Hey everybody, welcome back. It's good to see you guys again. Today we're gonna do a simple like time-lapse style carving. A buddy of mine's birthday recently passed, and he's a big fan of Chucky. Not Chucky from Rugrats, Chuck E. Cheese, but the Child's Play Chucky, the evil crazy doll. So, anyways, we are going to carve Chucky, and I've kind of numbered it so I know which step is lower than the next, right? So obviously the hair, number one, it's going to be a little higher. Two is his face, going to be a little lower than the hair, right? And then your neck's a little lower, and then the straps on the overalls. The overalls are going to be a little bit higher than the shirt, right? So overalls number 4, shirt's number 5, and then the background is lower than everything, so that's number 6. So anyways, I'm going to set you guys up in the camera. I think we're going to be using diamond burrs on this because this is like that, it's just from that furniture manufacturer place down the street, and this wood is really hard. But that's okay because we're not going real deep, we're not doing anything crazy details. So I'm going to do just the outlines. My wife will come in and paint the stitches on. She'll paint the stripes in the shirt, and she'll paint everything. You'll know what it is, but I'm not going to carve every single stripe into the shirt. I'm not going to carve the scars. Those are all going to be painted. So this is just going to be a simple little carving today. Alright guys, so sit back and relax, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll get you set up and we'll start carving. Well guys, real quick before I start carving, my wife made me this today. It's our anniversary today, dating anniversary, not wedding anniversary, but she made this for me today. I thought it was pretty cool, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Alright, let's get carving. Alrighty guys, so I think what we're going to do is start off with this one. It's like a diamond flame burr. It's got that flame shape to it, right? So let's get that chucked up in the Dremel, and let's start doing some outlining. Alright. Okay guys, so here I'm recording at well, I'm playing this at 4 times faster than 4 times the speed. Anyways, I'm using the diamond tip. We're going over the outlines. This diamond tip, it was not hitting the outlines very well. It wasn't going very deep. It's kind of just scratching it. So you'll see in a minute, I actually, right here, like, I get mad, I go, nope, diamond's not the way to do it. We're switching over to the aluminum. The aluminum cutting burrs, this is a little round, like a round nose burr. And it works really good on this hard wood to, I mean, it really pulls the wood off. So, right here I'm just going around the outlines. Just tracing the hairs. And we're just tracing around. I'm getting all the outlines done before we start doing any of the shaping, stuff like that. Take your time, make sure you kind of go on the outside of your line. You don't want to go right on your line because you got to think of the width of the burr that you're using. If you go right on your line, your actual cut is going to be past your line. So you see I removed the tape from the background there, that way I can kind of see what I'm working with. As I go along, as I'm going down in steps, I usually remove the tape and I leave the one above it alone, so I kind of know where to start and where I'm going. So right here, kind of feathering away a little bit, just so it makes the hair pop out a little bit more, so I know what I'm working with. Okay, so right here we're getting ready to kind of carve the face down a little lower than the hair. So this is what I was talking about. I remove the tape so I know where my lines are, to separate the face from the hair. And I'm going to lower the face down just a little bit. I'm not going like crazy low with it, just enough to where you can tell the difference between the hair and the face, right? So I'm still using the same burr, just keep cruising with it for a while. You see, I took it down just a little lower than the hairline, using the tape as my guide, right? And then the neck. So cut the neck out here. Now I'm going to drop the neck down further than the face, so you can see the chin and all that. Alrighty guys, so he's starting to get there. Slowly. Like I said earlier, like all the stripes, I'm not going to carve those. My wife will go ahead and paint them. But I am going to carve the overalls down, or actually I'm sorry, the arms down a little lower than the overalls, and then the background's going to go down a lot more. But I mean, he's starting to take shape. We're going to have to use a different burr to get in and get, inside the little hairs, so that way we can get up there a little bit better. But yeah, this is just an outline. It's not, it's not something that we're going to put a crazy amount of detail into. All the detail will come from the paint job. So anyways, yeah, let me get you guys set back up. I'm going to switch over to this one. And like you can see, like these parts here, we'll come in and clean that out a little bit. Alright. Okay guys, so we're using that little, it's like a triangular cone shaped, I guess. We're getting in to the tighter like corners in the hair where I couldn't get the round ball in. So that's what we're using the little cone shaped one for, just to kind of get in and crispen up the lines a little bit, I guess is what you could say. Okay guys, so right here I switched back to the little ball nose. You see it right there. And we're going to start taking his arms down a little bit lower than the overalls. So you see I peel the tape back. I leave the overall tape there, so that acts as like a line, so I know where to stop. And I'm just going to take his arms down a little bit. Sorry, my big head's in the way. See, just taking it down just a little bit. Now make sure you take both arms down evenly. You don't want one arm sunk way into the wood and one arm just sticking way out. Now right here I'm taking his neck down a little bit lower, kind of smoothing it out. This part right here between his shoulders and his hair, that was giving me some problems. Just trying to get the little burrs to fit in there and take out some of that wood. Not a big deal. Okay guys, so right here what I'm doing, just going along the hair again, and what I'm doing is kind of undercutting, which is like cutting underneath the hair. Just kind of adds a shadow effect, makes the hair pop out a little bit, makes your carving look a lot nicer. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of cleaning up my lines, going in and undercutting the hair a little bit. It's not like crazy undercuts, I'm not going real deep, just a little bit. So right here again, I'm just going along the hairline, but this time on the inside by the face. And I'm not really undercutting here, I'm more just kind of sharpening the lines up, and then using the ball to feather away the cut a little bit so you don't see the sharp lines. Alright guys, so I mean, we're getting really close here. I undercut his hair a lot. I'm definitely going to take the background down a lot further. I may carve the stripes into his shirt, and then but anyways, right now what I'm gonna do is take this little sander and give him a really good sand, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so right here I'm removing the tape before I sand it. So when you guys use these flap sanders, make sure you run your Dremel at a low speed. You don't want these things going real fast. This is at 4 times the speed, so it looks like it's going fast, but trust me, it's going really slow. So anyways, I'm just going to take my time and go over the whole thing and just sand it real good, and then we'll just move on from there. Okay guys, we're going to switch over to this little it's an aluminum burr. It's the one I normally use to do the hairs and the wood spirits. We're going to use it to kind of sharpen up some of these lines, especially like right here where his arms are and stuff. And then I'm also going to try to do the stripes in his shirt. So let's do that right now. Okay guys, so here we're just going to use that that aluminum burr, the one I usually use to cut wood spirit beard hairs and head hairs. Anyways, we're just going to use it to crispen up our lines, like right here on the on his neck and the overalls. You can see how it really makes the overall stand out. Also, we're going to add the stripes in right here on his shirt, and then you can see I'm trying to dig out this part in between the hair and the neck. It was kind of a pain in the butt to get in there and get all that out of there. So right here I'm also going along the hairline again, just kind of sharpening it up. Any edges that needed to be sharpened up, I can get in there better with this bit, or this burr, I'm sorry, and undercut a little bit better. You can see how just going along it with this makes that hair pop out a lot better. So we're just going around the face again, you know, kind of separating the face from the hair, making those lines a little crisper so it stands out a little bit more. And then once again, the little spot, you know, the hair between the hair and the neck, it was really giving me some problems, but we ended up getting it, so that's good. You see right here, this is where I was really working on it. Alright guys, so I'm going to switch over to this taper burr here. It's pretty aggressive. We're going to see if we can feather this down a little bit better, alright? Alright guys, so yeah, like I said, we're just using the taper burr, and we're going to go around the background and feather down our cuts. Get rid of all those cut lines and kind of smooth everything out. It just makes it look a lot better. So as you can see here, guys, I've taken down the background quite a bit, got rid of all the cut marks, the cut lines, and just smooth the whole thing out using that taper burr. I got that taper burr at Home Depot, next to the Dremel stuff. I can't remember who made it, but it's pretty good. So here, once again, just kind of crisping up those lines on the inside, going around the chin and the neck area, so you can see where they separate, right? Same with the hair. Right here, going over the overalls again, just making those lines pop out, making everything, all the cut marks disappear. And we're gonna undercut a little bit more on the hair. Just go all the way around, just undercut, undercut, undercut. It makes it look so much better when you undercut your hairs, and even around the body. I like to undercut. You just smooth everything out. Okay, guys, so I went a little too deep right here. You see the little hole? I didn't realize that on the back of this piece of wood there's a groove notched in it. I mean, that's a simple little fix, though. We'll just take some of this sawdust. We got a bunch of it around here anyways. We'll just mix up a little bit of glue and sawdust, and we'll fill that hole, and then we'll keep rocking. So let's do that real quick. It'll only take a second. We'll fix the problem. Let's see. We'll use some of the sawdust. Let's see. Alright, there we go. We got some sawdust right there. A little bit of glue. This thing's all gunked up. Okay. So all we really need, just a little tiny bit. We'll take, what we're gonna mix this with. Let's just rip off a piece of cardboard. Just mix it all in real good. We're gonna go to the back side here and try and just press this down in there. Alright, problem solved. We'll let that dry and we'll sand that down in a minute. We're going to take some 150 grit sandpaper, and we're just going to hand sand this, smooth it out. So the spot where I glued, I'm not going to sand that yet. We'll sand that later. Sand everything else first. While we're sanding this, take a second real quick, and I wanted to say thank you to you guys for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. It means a lot. Alright, well, I'm going to keep sanding this. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so that's basically it. Excuse me. You should always wear a mask when you're sanding. I got dust in my throat. Anyways, that's basically it for this dude. You can see I kind of undercut the hair a little bit. I didn't go real crazy with it because I didn't want to cut through the bottom. But I sanded him up pretty good. And now I'm going to hand him off to my wife. She'll work her magic on him. She'll paint him. And I'll get back with you guys in a few. Alrighty, guys, he's done. I think he turned out pretty cool. You can see the different levels like I was talking about. You know, his hair is a little higher than his face, his neck's a little lower, and his overalls are a little bit taller or a little bit higher than his shirt. So, anyways, I think he turned out pretty cool. If you guys like this kind of video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. That really means a lot to me. And also share with your friends, please. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.